Hello! Happy New Year Pilipinas! Happy New Year world! Kung saan man kayo ngayon naroroon, Happy New Year everybody! Sa Canada, time check, it's still 9:34. Maya't maya mag New Year din kami dito. And yeah, as tapos na akong kumain, tapos na kaming kumain. So, kanina, nag-dessert ako, ubos na. uh, Binignit, which is Bisaya siya sa, ano ba yan, bilo-bilo. And then, kanina din may cake, cheesecake. So, update, ilang days din akong hindi nag-video, and then, I'm still in isolation. Matatapos ako January 5, hopefully. So, yeah, in isolation ako. Nandito ako sa kwarto ko kumakain, and then yung mga kasama ko nandun sa kabila, which is good thing, good news. Tapos na sila sa kanilang isolation period, which is for 10 days. So, ako naman, hindi pa ako tapos. Kasi ang binigay nga sa akin sa public health is 20 days na isolation. So, yeah, I'm still in isolation. Baka magtataka kayo, lonely naman yung Christmas niya, lonely naman ang New Year niya, which is, yeah, it's different dahil nga nasa kwarto ako, which is hindi namin to ginagawa. Normally, pag mayroon kaming okasyon dito sa bahay, nandun ako, kasama ako sa kanila, which kasi para ko na rin silang kapamilya, though nagre-rent lang ako dito sa room na to. Pero si ate is a close friend of mine, so parang pamilya na ang turingan namin. And it's unusual dahil nga nandito ako, and then them, normally nandyan ako, nag-aano kami, nagkikwentuhan, nagkakaraoke. Actually now nagkakaraoke sila, but because dahil nga naka-isolate ako with the strict guidelines na hindi muna ako makipaghalubilo sa kanila until matatapos yung isolation ko. So 20 days yung isolation period ko, and then actually every time na lumalabas ako, nakamask pa rin ako. May distancing pa rin kami. So yun nga ang sabi ng yun yung guidelines ng nabigay ng public health sa akin. So 20 days dahil nakalagay nga ako as a high risk dahil sa health history ko. So that's why in 20 days, kung there are days na hindi ako nakapag-video dahil those few days after nung December 25, nag-ubo nga ako. Pero hindi naman siya yung ubong-ubo, occasional na coughing. So, yung chest ko, parang, alam mo yun, parang hindi mabigat, but may parang something na pag huminga ka, ngayon pag huminga ako, pag nag-exhale ka, parang hindi ka pa rin, yung parang hindi mo pa nagiget yung 100% mo na capacity, yung parang, yung talagang parang, kung sa Bisaya pa, hapsay, yung magaan yung pag exhale mo ng ganyan na hindi ka uubuhin. So, yun lang naman yung parang talagang symptoms ko. And may days na pagising mo parang iba. Last night actually parang not last night. Yeah, last night parang parang hindi ako nakatulog agad dahil nga parang barado yung side ko dito sa ilong ko, and then I twist back and forth. So yung kaibigan ko na nagsasabi, yung nurse na nagsasabi siya na try not to lay on your back, just on your side palagi para di daw mag-accumulate yung fluid dun sa baga mo. And which is true dahil hindi rin naman kahit na hindi rin ako sanay natutulog na nakaganyan, lie on my back. So palaging nasa side. So which is helpful din naman. So bawal, hindi ka pwedeng palaging nakauhiga. Dapat ito lang yung kwarto ko. So marami tayong mga labahin dahil 20 days tayong hindi naglaba. So yun, parang yun lang yung area ko, 'di ba? So talagang nagwo-walking ka, parang ganyan. And then there are times din na nauupo ko dito sa upuan, and then nakaupo. I try na hindi maghiga ng buong araw dahil nga hindi daw maganda na nakahiga ka. And still nag-ginger water pa rin ako every day. And during that time na actually this is very effective sa akin. And I don't know kung for those people na naging COVID positive din. For me, pag may congestion ako, I do steam inhalation. Yung sa steam inhalation ko, nilalagyan ko siya ng ginger and thymes. Lumuluwag yung pakiramdam ko. So yeah, pag-usapan natin yung isolation ko. So during this time of isolation, actually, it's hard, but in also one thing that I learned during this isolation is parang I've been very very good na yung nagkaroon na ako ng really like connection with God. But this isolation and the lockdown, parang the more na nagiging strong yung faith ko, nagiging strong yung relationship ko with God. And with this 20 days isolation too, it's not hard dahil hindi ka makalabas, hindi ka makahinga, but in such a way then it's not really hard for me dahil I used that moment this time during isolation to use those resources that I have to get connected with God. So I read my Bible every day. So which is number one na during the isolation, parang natapos ko yung Luke sa Bible. So and then now ang next na binabasa ko is Matthew. So during those times na nagbabasa ako, marami akong natutunan during those reading na nagbabasa ako sa Bible. So it opened more the positive thing during this isolation is nagbigay sa akin ng openness towards my faith, towards my relationship with God. So and then during this time too, parang you have to look back on your relationship to God, look back on the faith that you have. So as I look back to that, as I look back on that time, as I look back and during this period, as I look back, nasasabi ko na I am grateful and I am thankful sa parents ko for planting this seed of faith. Dahil if without them at young age na binigay nila to sa akin, I don't know kung with this isolation and with this bago lang, my father just passed away October 16, and then now before Christmas we got tested positive dito sa bahay, positive with COVID-19. So if for me, if my faith and my relationship with God, which this video is actually at my my ever first video na nagtestimony ako, talking about faith. So for me, it gives me this, I'm thankful, nabubulol ako. I'm thankful for my parents, with the faith that they had planted, dahil kung with this season na nangyari sa akin, my father passed away, I got positive with COVID-19, and kung I don't have that faith that strong, and I don't have that connection with God, I don't think I will make it. I don't, because that is too mental. Parang, like you are in isolation na ganito lang yung kwarto mo and hindi ka makakalabas and all that stuff. For a person who is without faith, this could be very, very, very heartbreaking, very, very, a person can be put into a very low point. But for me, I don't feel like that. Parang with this situation, with this season that I have, I more reconnect myself to God. Like I really, really pray more a lot, and I read my Bible a lot. And as I look and read the Bible, then I saw more on the promises of God, and not only those that He promised a lot of things about us, but it also give me this understanding how you would be able to be good to people, how you gonna be able to forgive people, and sometimes also like not all people will like you, but you just have to pray for that certain kind of people. So before when people talks behind my back, people say a lot of things about you, I really feel like I feel bad about it, and I don't like it. But now, before, when I start reading the Bible and all that stuff, then I just said, you know what, I pray for them, and I'm not really that affected anymore. So with this isolation and with this lockdown, as 2020 is gonna end, I'm not gonna say that it's a bad year, but for me, honestly, it is not really a bad year. Though, yeah, people say, la, come on, Mali, you're being hypocrite. No, sasabihin na, oh, namatayan ka nga ng tatay, then it's not a bad year. Yes, my father passed away, but I would not consider my father passed away, I got tested positively with COVID. I won't consider this year 2020 as a bad year, but for me, I consider this year as a God. I always say that this is the year of the Lord's favor, because during this 2020 that we've been locked down and I am in isolation, that there are a lot of people died. There are people who are suffering right now in the hospitals and all that stuff. You in a person who is not in faith, in a person who is not Christian, then you will think that this year is a bad year. But for me, it's not, because number one, it reconnect me to my relationship to God, and I have more understanding on what God has a purpose for me. So on the 20 for the year 2021, I am working. I am working. I am working, and I am asking God for the wisdom and strength that I will be able to pursue the purpose that He has for me. So each and every one of us has its own has its purpose. Even when we are during the time when we were already, like, we are still in God's, in our mom's womb, we God already knows what He wants us, what ano yung gusto niyang gawin para sa atin. So I am working for that one, and I'm praying for that one. So 2020 is I consider this as a Lord's God. It's the year of Lord's favor, because it strengthened my relationship. It made my relationship to God stronger. So I am grateful. And also with 2020, with COVID-19, and with the lockdown and isolation, like, for families that they have with them, me, I'm alone by myself, but I still had to reconnect with my family back in the Philippines through video call and all that stuff. Yes, my father passed away, but with my father passing, it make my family relationship more stronger. like like we talk things more openly and all that stuff. So, and not only that, like, some of the family who seldom see each other because of work and all that stuff, this 2020, some of them make their relationship with their family, with their parents, more better. And they have more time with their kids, they have more time with their parents, and as husband and wife, they have more time with their relationship. So 2020 is not a bad year, but for me, it's the year of the Lord's favor. So I am very excited for 2021, to proclaim God's victory, and also looking forward for what God is in store for me and for my family and for the people that surrounds me. And I'm also excited, for this 2021, for each and every one of us, that I know that God has something for us this 2021. So as this video come to an end, one thing I'm gonna say is, keep the faith, because our God our God is faithful, and He never fails. So happy new year to everyone. Be safe, and have fun. Bye for now.